Only a few got it, not plentiful. How the unexpected can take you to the pinnacle. Even though I was feeling around with my tentacles. Only y'all know what you are in it for. Our own level, small sacrifice. We won't settle, people ain't acting right. But I treat you good, and you treat me better. You make me salute, and I make you wetter. Back to basics, tired of done chasing. Seems like everybody in the world think we racing. But you and I, this what you call pacing. One battle, one blunt, no time wasted. All I wanna do is just chill. I don't wanna think, just feel. Really do it, girl, keep it real. You make me wanna just be still. This is real. It ain't gotta be all the time, nah. On the same page all the time. No pressure, I don't wanna stress you. Expectations just keep irritation fester. And this I cannot measure. Mental compatibility is a treasure. Can't take it for granted. One chance on this planet. I wish I can expand it. This is what we were handed. Soulmates, content with the home dates. Where everything goes when body and soul mates. And guess what? Those soulmates climaxes. That's what it's called when your soul shakes. Tell me what you want me to do. It can even be something new. As long as this is with you. No telling what I'm willing to do. All I wanna do is just chill. 'Cause this is real. I don't wanna think, just feel. Really do it, girl, keep it real. You make me wanna just be still. This is real. 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 Well, yeah, yeah. This is real. This is real.
Hello. And
Oh,
hello.
Welcome to Game Talk.
is this Game Talk?
Welcome. It is November 25th, if you didn't know.
Is that right?
No.
Okay.
So, let's talk some game, because there's some stuff to talk about this week that happened game-related. We know for sure that BlazBlue got its second expansion. It got dropped, I think, Monday or over the weekend. So that's available for $25, which I don't agree with. Ben, your computer will. Don't worry.
Computer clicks.
It's all good.
There was also a more local occurrence. The amazing discovery of a thought to be lost floppy disk.
Oh, I have it. It's in my car, but the saved file is on the computer.
We should mention that today is game night for the Gamers Guild, and we will be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
Ooh.
Is it 2 or 1?
Two.
Okay, it's 2.
We have the option to play one.
So come by if you want to help make a theme park. in
Yeah,
which
it's a
many
very,
people will enjoy.
It's a very bizarrely fun theme park.
I know.
Heckman, I'm sure you remember Heck Daddy Park.
I don't think we're gonna do that one
Oh
tonight.
yeah, we are.
No, we can't.
We can. We did it the same similar event. We're doing it again.
So profanic.
I know.
Yeah. So there we go.
If we were to talk about it on this radio show, we'd have to bleep out most of it.
We'd have Jeremiah kick us out of the radio station.
Jeremiah would tear us a new one.
I know you're all dying to find out what's in that park now.
I'm sure they're not.
We can always make a new park, but we will gloss over at least Heck Daddy Park.
We should not make a new park.
I think it'd be fun to make a new one with people. But
Just
That's
add the new people
besides
to
the
the old
point.
one.
so, in other gaming news, Ben,
What's up?
that's a gaming computer, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is? I was just joking.
It's a gaming computer from like
It's-
2002.
It's more meant for office work with Windows XP. But let me show you the internals.
We might go. Is there a way we can set the webcam? So, actually,
Ooh,
Yeah. What do you have in there?
quite a bit of nudity.
I immediately checked the list.
All
right.
You can say
Not
that.
the nudity
All right.
you mean. I mean
This time it's okay.
Yeah.
computer nudity. But we have the graphics card. Oh.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
kind of graphics card is it?
Nondescript GeForce 4. Not sure because of the actual name, but I have the drivers for it. Which has about 125 megabytes of RAM on it.
Oh, that's so much RAM.
I know. And we have a sound card, Sound Blaster Live 5.1. Ooh. And we have a USB controller down here, but we has the venerable Pentium 4.
Ooh.
Look at that
Oh
oscillating
boy, the
fan.
Pentium 4. I remember the commercials for that with the Blue Man Group driven out of 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It had a whopping 2.8 gigahertz.
Really?
I tried upgrading to 3.8, but this motherboard just couldn't handle it.
That sounds like a bit for the time.
3.8?
Yeah. Oh, 2.8.
Oh, 2.8?
Even.
It's single core.
Oh boy.
It's not actually that much.
A single core.
We also have the powerful 300 watt PSU. And, of course, a floppy drive. But that's pretty much it.
The floppy drive is the best part.
Here, I'll hand around the graphics card.
The good old floppy disk.
And if you want to see this amazing glory, you come to game night tonight. It's sponsored by the Gamers Guild.
It's hosted by the Gamers Guild.
We got
It can be sponsored by the Gamers
You
Guild
know-
too, I guess. It's both.
early 2000s
Both.
computer running early 2000s video game. That's iconic. Iconic video game, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
Hand that around. You want to see that?
So how does graphic?
How does graphic?
You
You remember?
Yeah, how does... Wow.
You remember Zoo Tycoon 2?
There's not even a fan on it.
I have that installed on here,
Now, my question is,
and it doesn't work well.
enlighten us. That's fair. Enlighten us a little bit. How does the graphics card work?
Regular PCI Express. I would go for APG, but it's so not supported with many motherboards, and especially not this one.
That's really cool. It's really cool. It's really cool to touch that because you always see it like that kind of stuff on TV or like in the movies or like not in person,
Oh yeah.
and that's just like that's a lot. That's like a little heavier than I thought it would actually weigh.
This used to be
although it is an
like-
XP, so I guess that's like expected.
So
Yeah.
fancy.
It's, they haven't made a better operating system since XP, though. If they had just, like, taken XP, made it 64-bit, and just, like, left
Excuse
that
me.
They did.
there.
They did.
Oh.
It wasn't
What?
used much, but it does exist.
So
Why aren't we on that?
I have 32-bit installed in here because it works with most programs.
now something else I do want to touch on
Okay.
is we've been, as the Gamers Guild, we've not really talked about Dagger here.
Oh,
on the
yeah, we
show.
should talk about that.
That is a game. It is a sword fighting game.
Yeah, we
It is
play
a
it.
foam
You should
sword
play
fighting
it with
game.
us.
Ooh.
So, shameless promotion, kind of. Dagger here. The Gamers Guild runs it. It's like full contact sport where you hit people with foam sticks. You can think of it like that. You can think of it like you're like armed with a sword and a foam shield, and you try to cut down everyone that walks in your path too. That's what I like to think, but then I don't.
You can immerse yourself in it as much as you like.
Yep. It's a fun game to just play, but it's also fun to immerse yourself into.
It's a wonderful stress relief.
Yeah, getting beat up by foam sticks never felt better.
Nah, beating up other people with foam sticks.
Yeah, do both.
I don't
You will
beat
do
people up
both.
with foam sticks. I get beat by foam sticks.
For masochists and non alike, we have best of both worlds.
But so we're starting within the next few weeks, we will be moving. Hopefully,
We'll have some practices indoors here.
Yeah, we'll have
in
some indoor
Lakeland
practices.
for the winter.
in Lakeland in the AFC, with in the Y building, we will hopefully be stationed somewhere there.
Yeah, hopefully the
We're working
multi-purpose
out
room
the
with the
details right now
pads
with the wonderful
should be
people
like
at the AFC.
noon to 4.
So
Not this weekend.
yeah, not this weekend.
This weekend will be at Squires Castle at 1 o'clock.
Which never felt better to run around and hit people with to fight for your castle. That's not yours, but
Yeah.
it's Squire's castle.
I hope that you guys can make it this week.
I'll try, but regardless. So, do you want to be a fun idea to look up the most ridiculous weapon ideas for Dagger here?
Weapon ideas.
Because
Oh.
there are some fun weapon ideas, and then there's just like a quarterstaff. That's a fun idea.
James, you missed the last practice. There was some there was some stuff. So like I figured that I could probably actually wield two reds at once next to each other.
Oh, you pulling an anime style?
It should be
no.
bad, but then it's like, wait, I could split these up. I could just drop my hand and put them two different places. Oh no, this is viable now. What have I done?
Oh, wait a minute. Are we allowed to say the HE double hockey sticks?
Yeah, you can say hell.
Okay. Hell of a Boss just came out by the same producers of Has Been Hotel.
So yes, I did see
they've
that.
got a whole other thing
They
that
got a
they
spin-off
made.
series.
So
Wow.
It came out like an hour ago.
Like a whole episode or what? I thought they were going to be releasing stuff for like years.
I'm gonna petition that we watch it during Anime Club.
I don't know if we'll be allowed to.
not this anime club. Maybe next semester, if we want to watch it in the club.
Well, they're probably not releasing like multiple episodes.
No,
It's
they're
probably
not
just one.
either, but-
so we could probably watch it. It's just if we're allowed to or not.
As far as I know, I'm not sure. I will ask the higher ups in the club if we can later, after the show.
All right.
Right on.
But
You mean like right as Anime Club is starting?
Hey,
Yeah,
we
you
got this
do.
idea.
but regarding Anime Club, actually, because this is like just a general cool thing to talk about. So last week at Anime Club, near the end of it, we watched a live action version of My Hero Academia, which is the hit shonen anime about superheroes in Japan. Now, they made a real life version, and all the effects, those special effects were clean. They were lovely.
I have not seen it.
Well, I mean, wasn't it made by people who like
Yeah,
do
it was, like,
special
stunt
effects? This is
actors.
like their
Stunt guys.
it's like their side project.
Yeah, and it was pretty intense.
Like, if you could compare its production value to something, what would you say?
Seeing as it's a side, I want to say it's probably
It's-
better than most movies that are out there right now.
Hard to say.
Like just the special effects were clean. The stunts were really nice too.
I would compare it to itself because it has like the lighting
Yeah.
and like, you know, of like, you know, something that's a smaller scale, but like the fighting is like, you know, 100% like top grade, you know, as you'd see in like a much higher budget film.
For sure.
Now, is there an American Punch in that live action that actually breaks buildings?
No.
Is there a George Washington fist that will punch a hole through somebody?
Unfortunately, that is not a hero in this short. I wish.
Is that like actually a thing?
What?
Is there an America Punch? Is that like one of the? Oh.
No, I'm talking about All Might and his American Punch.
The United States of Smash.
Yes. What was the Delaware Punch something?
Delaware. It's usually just the name of like Delaware Smash, California Smash, Alabama Smash, which is where
Oh no, All Might, stop! It's illegal.
I felt like that was super creative.
I think that,
That was really good.
you
But-
can't say that on the
yeah.
air, James.
Hey,
I'm gonna
that's
see
one of
if
his
that's
attack names.
We meant we were punching the ground. That was in Alabama. Insinuation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like. I'm
Listen.
going to a certain website right now.
All Might. All right, listen. First of all, that's the way All Might's names are structured for his attacks. That's all. It's just name a place and then smash.
Ohio Punch.
No, it's Ohio Smash.
Ohio
And it'd just
Smash.
be like really cold and make potholes in the street or something. I feel like that would be a cool power.
Alabama Smash.
Create potholes. That was so.
I want to add more
I'm
things,
gonna
but it's not
see- I'm
appropriate.
seeing if this is actually a thing. How much trouble is James in? None, because like he didn't say this, whatever this term is. But
We're gonna make a new one.
My OC, Small Might.
Small Might.
oh
man.
no,
Yeah.
it's definitely a term.
Small Might is just is
Oh no,
is it? Is it?
I'm looking this up.
Show
too.
me. Show me.
Hold on. If anything, it's the name of an organization for Super Smash Brothers.
Yo, have you
No,
seen-
it's
Yo, have you
it's
seen?
not.
Have you seen Johnny? Yeah, he's
You're
been
looking at the
Alabama.
wrong place.
Yo, have you seen Johnny?
Well,
He's
you
been
okay.
Alabama.
Anyways,
That's enough. We're done with that.
We're
okay,
all-
moving on.
We're children. We're all children.
Yeah, I do want to see what this is.
I mean,
That's exactly what I thought it would be.
Royal families in Europe,
Like,
and
after
other,
you say
other
that,
places,
it's just
royal
like,
families in general,
Oh,
like they
keeping
used
the
to
bloodline
Alabama
pure.
Smash all the time. Yeah.
Keeping the bloodline pure, baby. Birth defects and all.
Before they even knew what
Alrighty,
Alabama
moving
was.
on from this conversation. Oh man, that was awful.
No, we can talk about the science behind this.
I don't want to talk about the science behind this.
We don't want tainted blood here.
So, do you know what was like one of the best video games ever? The
Tetris.
Narnia video game.
Hold up.
Narnia.
What platform?
I didn't even know they made one.
For GameCube.
They made
Holy
one for
crap.
GameCube, one for DS. So like, I remember it in vivid detail the entire game because it was super weird. So the first level, you're all the kids in the house, and you have to like hide before that one lady comes and finds you, the orphanage person.
And presumably does not good
Yeah.
things to you.
And then the second level, you're in Narnia, and you got to run around and explore. And then the third level, you gotta walk across some ice and stuff. And then like I remember the final level was dumb.
The final level is where it delves into hell, and it branches off into the manga, which isn't part of the official canon.
How is the manga not a part of the official canon? Isn't the anime always made after the manga?
Wait, there's a manga.
No, there's not a manga. Is there a manga? Ben, you just.
Okay, time to Google some stuff.
How could you say something so controversial?
Yet so brave.
That wasn't brave at all. That was just controversial.
That's me. That's my story of my life right there.
Oh no.
Is there?
Oh no.
Is there?
Probably is.
There was. Ben.
Oh gosh.
Oh no. It exists. Japan.
That's fine.
What have you done?
I like Narnia. I think it's cool.
Japan. What have you
Well,
done?
it's cool, but like there's a manga of it. Like
Wait,
What?
Wait, in one of the Narnia movies, wasn't there a scene where they're fighting over a river, and then the river spirit comes or whatever, and just destroys everything? And then there's
I
that.
think.
Gosh, there's a lot of like weird movie things now I'm thinking about because like my childhood was mostly movie trailers. I didn't really care to watch movies.
I remember a very weird movie, and it was during Halloween. It was like Scary Godmother or something. Do you remember that?
That's the most OG movie. Yeah, so every Halloween, Cartoon Network plays this movie. So this is Game Talk. Plays this movie called Scary Godmother.
It's the most horrible CG stuff I've ever seen, but I strangely
watch
like
the dance
it.
scene. We're gonna put on the dance scene.
I strangely like it because it's so terribly CG.
Tim, I see you have fired me. You have fired us, huh?
The douche and she. I know where this is going.
So,
I can't say that phrase here.
I guess we've been fired.
I mean, you
so...
can say things in other languages. It's fine.
I've seen enough where this is going.
So we're gonna watch the Scary Godmother dance because why not? Look at this
Open it
disgusting.
up.
This is video game related somehow.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
Hold
Was
this
there-
up to the camera?
this movie.
This is
I
the song that
swear.
fits this game, by the way.
This movie was a part of my childhood, and I don't know why.
On every Halloween, it's Cartoon Network.
Is this like when it started?
Not going there. Not tonight. Not ever.
There's a skeleton in this.
Oh, the skeleton.
It's a cowboy.
That explains the skeletons then too. There you go.
This is a disgusting CG. This is disgusting.
Isn't it disgusting CG? But it's
Yeah.
strangely, like, admirable.
So I like how no one's looking at this kid stealing the pumpkin.
That's what Disney do.
The werewolf was like a weird step uncle you never wanted.
So how did all those...
Okay, was there a Scary Godmother video game? This is Game Talk. Let's keep it like, let's try and find out.
We're researching. This is the research we need to do.
Here's Candyman Messiah.
There was not a video. Wait, was there a video game?
Those
Oh
don't
my
belong in Lord of the Rings, didn't she?
No, they don't.
Oh God. Wait, was there a video game for
There was
Scary?
not a video game.
Oh,
Just the movies.
I cry.
Why is it like $22?
For what?
Some of these,
James,
some of these things you can't find online, Mike.
don't show this to the camera.
Some of these things you can't find online, Mike. You just have to buy it.
My disappointment grows for
sorry.
humanity. Sorry.
Mike, open the disc.
So,
We're opening the disc.
yeah.
Eyebrows.
I think it's a good time to go to commercial break, honestly. That's Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 case. That's disgusting.
No, lift up the CD. Lift up the CD.
All right. Anyways, we're going to go to a commercial
Look
break.
what's beneath
We'll
it.
be back in a little bit.
Cursed.
Lakeland students planning to transfer to Cleveland State University will soon benefit from a new streamlined and enriched pathway to earning a 4-year degree with the creation of CSU Bound. The program is an extension of Lakeland and CSU's existing educational partnership and will be open to all degree programs at Cleveland State. Highlights of the initiative includes CSU Bound will provide dual admission to Lakeland and CSU from day one. Students in the program will receive CSU Viking ID and can take advantage of the special events and faculties at both institutions. Students will take first-year experience course at Lakeland taught by the CSU faculty. Those in the program also can take up to 3 classes at CSU while attending Lakeland, and collaborative advising will be provided by both institutions.
Ardengeddon, open mic night every last Friday of each month. It starts at 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Lakeland Hive in H building. Join us to see many different talented people in poetry, performance, art, music, and etc. For more information about this event, please contact Mitchell James at mjames24@lakelandcc.edu.
Domestic Violence Support Group. Meetings held at a private location, monitored by the Lakeland Police Department. Police escorts provide to and from vehicles. There are many reasons to join this support group. Any woman who feels she is in an abusive relationship or who has been in an abusive relationship in the past. An abusive relationship can be with a relative, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, or husband. Not all abuse is physical violence. It is different in each relationship. Abuse can be financial, emotional, psychological, or any other behavior with someone uses to exert power and control over you. Women who are unsure if what they are experiencing is abuse are encouraged to join the group. Group meetings weekly. For more information or to sign up for the group, call 440-286-7154, extension 237.
Those exist.
And we're back. So, yeah, after recuperating from before commercial break. So, we do want to talk about something that's always on people's mind.
What's that?
RuneScape.
You can play RuneScape on this.
So actually,
RuneScape's not always on my mind. It hasn't been for like 10 years, James. Well, no more like 15.
they released RuneScape on the phone called Old School RuneScape.
Here's a controversial thing. I never played RuneScape.
Ben, get out of the studio. You're fired.
Okay.
I mean,
Leave your computer. I'm taking
honestly,
it.
Ben,
Oh no.
you missed a lot of good memories, but also bullet dodged at the same time.
There, nothing is better than when you're home on an element like in elementary school. You're home on your computer playing RuneScape with your friend over the wired phone, and then you venture out into the volcano area.
the wired
wilderness.
phone.
Never mind, I was sheltered, and I was probably not allowed to get near that because it had spells.
See, by the time I was playing RuneScape, I was in middle school, and
Ooh.
so I was playing before James, though. That's what that means.
Yeah, but also,
Old
me
school.
and my friends were tryhards. We went dungeoneering. It was really fun. It was a good game.
Dude, like, I quit before Dungeoneering even came out.
It was so good. RuneScape,
Dungeoneering.
great. Club Penguin. I got a Club Penguin date run once, but I stood her up because I forgot to get on.
Like,
Low
let's see,
key.
what was the... Like, summoning made me, like,
Had a
kind of
date
not
on
care
Club Penguin?
anymore.
So, funny story. When I was a kid, I was at I lived with my mom in an apartment in Wycliffe, and I had my own computer, kind of ish. It was an older one, but I basically I either watched Pokemon Sprite videos or Pokemon videos, or I'd play Club Penguin, RuneScape, Flash games. So Club Penguin, there was this girl I was talking to, or this other person I was talking to.
Ooh.
I don't think we could tell if, you know. So
It might have been a 40-year-old.
we were gonna meet at the Iceberg the next day at noon,
Oh, the iceberg.
and I totally forgot, and I felt terrible, and I cried over it. I was a really big crybaby as a kid.
Can you imagine the little penguin sprite confusingly looking around, twisting its little figure, going,
Don't make me feel even worse.
Where's James-san?
No,
Where'd he go?
My username on Club Penguin was Cats963 because I loved cats.
What was it?
I was a much more wholesome human being. Cats963.
Cats963.
That was my Club Penguin username.
What was your RuneScape username?
Key44.
Key44.
Key44. I remember all of this.
Key Devil.
Key Devil 4.
Key Devil 4.
Keydevil 4. My friend was my friend was Zombie Saver something.
Young man, I have Satan in my house.
I was Indiana Mike.
Indiana Mike. Was there an underscore involved?
No, there was not.
Oh no. Was there capitalization at least?
I think that like the I was capitalized.
Oh no.
So actually, like,
It might not have been.
so, with those old games though, they were wonderful.
Yes.
They established a childhood, and I'm actually really sad that kids will never be able to grow up on Club Penguin, because
Yeah.
that was really fun.
Club Penguin's dead. I had a membership once.
Was Club
Genuinely,
Penguin like wholesome?
Club Penguin was like a really good game.
Because I don't play
like,
it.
I mean, it had
I've heard
this
some
like
things.
it had this ham for fist story mode that you could do, but it was genuinely kind of fun.
So Club Penguin was fun, like a lot of penguins, and like I understand it's kind of a meme now, and that's fine.
Because like
With the banning words.
RuneScape had like a lot of terrible people on it.
I said my first word in text chat was the A word. It was ass.
Was
And my cousin yelled at me because I did that, and she was like, "Why'd you do that? Don't do that." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
it
I want to be funny." And then I realized, oh, I could get banned for that. Oops.
But there were a lot of good times in RuneScape.
Was there a blockbuster involved? Saturday 100,000 says, was there a blockbuster involved?
Oh my god. He's back. Or she, I don't know.
So listen, Mr. Saturday, there
Mr.
was no
Saturday.
blockbuster involved.
There was no Blockbuster involved, no.
No, but he.
When
So
in the ye old days when I went to Blockbuster when it was still around.
is this
surprisingly,
like
I got DS games.
an imposter for the actual Saturday 2000 or like?
I feel like Saturday's Tim now. I don't think it's Tim. I don't know.
I think this is just somebody who knows about the meme. It is just like
Yeah.
it's not actually Saturday 2000.
This could be Jeremiah for all we know.
Unless this is the same person who was Saturday 2000 in the first place. Look at his face. Yeah, it's
So Saturday 100,000 is Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah, no
We have
doubt.
confirmed it's Jeremiah.
No, it's more funnier that you see there saying it's Tim.
Because he said fake news, and I'm like, that's not
Yeah.
something Jeremiah says. That's something Tim says.
either one of them could say that.
Yeah, honestly, now I'm. So we have
It's
okay.
fake news, it's
so we
Tim.
still need to find out who Saturday 2000 is.
Oh, God.
But that's
It's either the same person or that's actually like something that happened one day.
My two biggest suspects is you, Jeremiah, and Tim.
I feel like next semester you guys are gonna make a show based around trying to figure out who Saturday 2000 is.
We're going to have...
That'd be a
Where
next
in
level show.
cyberspace is Saturday 2000?
Is this a Carmen San Diego thing? I wanted to be that.
So
Where in the cybernet is Saturday 2000?
Except that there are no clues unless Saturday 2000 happens to appear. It's like, oh, look,
we have to wait
we're
for
not
him.
just BSing for the day.
We actually have to work now.
do some work.
Do some work, yes, right.
Put in that effort. So, another thing is, like, whoa. So, a big thing, like, one of my biggest gripes with some of these older games, like Club Penguin shut down, and yeah, it's kind of a meme with how, like, it's for kids, but it's for kids.
My favorite memes were the getting banned for words after a long series of texts.
Yeah, but it was still a pretty solid, like, it was a fun game to play. Like, me and my friends would enjoy it.
I have a 1-800 number.
Answer it. But, like, do it outside of the studio and tell me what happened. No!
I can guarantee it's Red Cross.
Saturday 100. So Jeremiah wants us to know if we work. I do have a job outside of school.
Prove it.
He is doing his notebook. All right. Do I like what's the Saturday 100,000? What's the context? Like work on what? Do I have a job? Because I have a job.
Do I work out? I clearly don't.
You guys mentioned work like 5 minutes or something ago, didn't you?
Game Talk has devolved into this. Oh no. Do I work? I need more context than that though.
You know what was a fun game once upon a time?
Jeremiah, what's your other hand?
Vindictus.
That's fair.
I don't remember that game.
Vindictus is an MMO, and that's all I know.
So it's kind of inspired by Monster Hunter. And you like go into an instance dungeon with what used to be sometimes 6 or 8 people, but now it's or 24.
I'm looking.
Now
At,
it's pretty much just 4. I guess there's some things that are 8.
I'm looking at pictures, and there's anime girls.
It's anime. So there's that. There's Mabinogi, which was one of my personal favorite MMOs.
Yeah, Vindictus is like the prequel to Mabinogi, but the gameplay is like way different. I
Yeah.
prefer it.
I never did MMOs. I never caught my interest.
Then so Nexon ruined the game because that's what Nexon does. If you've ever heard
Welcome
of
back,
Nexon.
Saturday 100,000. So what I'm saying is I can't answer your question until I know what the context is. Like, what's the, like? Are you saying like?
Sounding like
Do I
Jeremiah
work?
is
Like,
Saturday.
I have a job. Is that what you meant?
I don't have a job.
Why are you just giving? Why are we giving Saturday 100,000 the time of day?
Yeah, why are we giving him more information to fire
Because
us?
he's in the chat. I think we should.
I'm back.
Hey, Saturday 100,000. Saturday 100,000. We'll tell you more information if you give us your social security number.
And the 3 wacky numbers in the back. Oh wait, there's no numbers.
You're talking about debit and
You're talking
credit.
about credit card numbers. You're talking about Social Security. Give us both.
The 3 wacky numbers on the back of your
Yeah, give
social
us the-
security card.
Those wacky numbers.
Check
on
again.
the
There's
back.
3 numbers there. I wrote them there myself.
Can we also get your full name and address, please? That'd be good. Thank you.
And
Yeah.
Saturday 100,000. Are you the same person as Saturday 2000?
Are you the same person, or are you just like a stronger Saturday?
Are you stronger?
Stronger
Are you
Saturday.
like 50,000 times stronger than Saturday 2000?
Are there ranks in the Saturdays?
Do you have a stand?
Deal. Do you have a stand?
My stand is California Girl.
California Smash.
No.
California Smash.
Oh man, Saturday 100,000.
So do you guys want to talk about Copa?
So I feel like Jeremiah is Saturday 100,000. He's like sitting right here.
Oh, he's got the Twitch chat on. He's typing.
Technically, you're right. There are numbers on the back of this.
Give me three of those. Give me three of those numbers.
Heck yeah, give it those 3 wacky numbers.
3 of those many numbers. All right, I'm glad I was right somehow.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on.
Don't you guys ever just get right? Jeez.
Oh.
Lucky. I was factually correct. Logically.
While
Ben
you're at
Shapiro.
it, like, tell us your mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
and her birthday.
And your first dog.
If you haven't.
Oh yeah,
that's-
your date and time of birth.
Oh.
Any and all security questions you might have.
Oh.
What's that?
All the passwords.
Lucy?
So.
What's that mean?
I think it's Lewis misspelled.
Maybe it's one of them scrambled words. Sloy.
Do you guys have chins? Oh, Ben. You got like one of those mediocre chins.
I do.
Mike has a chin. I have a chin.
I have a weak
You
chin.
cut your chin
Yeah.
off.
It's
James.
not. Yeah, I cut my chin off basically.
If I had less neck fat, I'd have more of a chin.
So
I remember being there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Play more dagger here. You'll lose that.
I'll lose that neck
Yeah,
fat.
Yeah.
He's gonna be swinging with his neck. That's the key.
Well, no. Like, I used to have, like, a lot more neck fat.
If I had enough
And I
neck
don't
fat to slap
anymore.
people with, I'd be concerned. Get that visual.
Oh,
in your head.
dude, don't hit me with your neck fat. And then you just, like,
And he goes
with the
gold.
sword.
That's not illegal. That's not illegal blue. What? And it has blue tape around it too.
Well, no, you just
Yeah.
have to use the sword and scare people with the neck fat.
I just,
and then it,
I'm gonna spray
there
paint
you
my
go.
neck fat blue, and now it's a blue.
Imagine someone
I
someone
can't
tries to
assist
hit
you
you, but
in
your neck
doing that.
your neck fat just droops all the way down. So they hit your neck fat, and you go, "Oh, that's neck."
Oh,
And they're like, "What?
it's a defense.
That's not neck.
mechanism.
No, that's neck. You just hit my
that's,
neck.
That's
You
my neck
just hit
fat,
my-
dude. Hit my actual body, not my neck fat.
Gotta lift up my neck fat and hit me."
It's defense. What if you
yeah,
just...
you could just like
It's like
move it when you want
Gareth
it,
Sand
block
Shield
with
from
it.
Naruto.
Yeah.
You hit my neck. You hit my neck. You hit my neck. I think there'd be a special rule for you at that point.
What if you had a superpower where you could just, like, out of your fingertips, shoot your fat? You go like this.
Cool, My Hero
I think you'd
Academia.
run out of it pretty quick.
I know, but it's a surefire way.
Wait, is it
surefire
like
way to
shooting
lose,
like actual fat and lipids out,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
It migrates
That's
to your
disgusting.
fingertip. You like you see a little trail going to your fingertip,
And then
little
just bulges up, and
bulges
then-
up, and then.
But then it like rematerializes back inside you.
see?
No,
I was
do
thinking
not want
instead of
that.
high pressurized fat, you just like shoot it like a little like soft stream of fat going out, just like
No, it's not that it's high velocity. It's just highly corrosive.
that's disgusting. Oh my!
It's like acid. And you just be burning now.
Ow! Oh!
That's
oh!
right. That's right.
I'm dying. He hit me with this acid fat. Oh!
Saturday's not okay. How do you like that, Saturday?
That means we win.
We win.
Well,
High five.
whenever something Saturday, I'll let you something. I'll tell you something. Right now, I'm feeling pretty uncomfortable to the point where I zoned out because I zoned out and didn't know what they were talking about for the past 2 minutes.
But anyways, that would be my superpower. But I already have a
claims-
superpower.
That's
so
an awful superpower.
It's the best superpower.
You know what's a good superpower?
What's that?
Making baked goods incredibly fast
Oh, that's
and
great.
very well.
That is, yeah. You know what
Like-
another one is? Being able to just like pause time
That like
and think. Just in,
you see
outside of time, you just
what I'm thinking
everything
of.
stops. You just think.
You don't age at all, but it
You
seems like
can't move either. You just think.
You just think.
You could, at any time, you could just do this.
You
And
can-
stop and have some thoughts.
you can analyze the situation.
Yeah, then you could like go back to it. Yeah.
Imagine someone literally saying, "No, I'm not okay with this." That's so awful.
James,
Just like us talking about something that someone's like, "No, I'm not okay with this. Stop."
I mean,
Careful,
we were
Saturday, my
talking
fast
about
by
like,
agreeing to my finger.
So I'm thinking
we
a
were
super.
talking about like shooting out like lipids. It was pretty.
You
gross.
brought up the lipids. I didn't bring up that.
Well, that's just the specific makeup. All right, listen.
You can
So
We're making cosmetics with it.
We're making soap.
imagine having a superpower that doesn't like necessarily change society. So like if I was super strong, or I could fly, or I could beat someone up very efficiently. But if I just in society I have a societal superpower where it's like I know every language known to man, or I know every programming language, or I can do this very efficiently and well.
So knowledge based.
Knowledge based, something that just helps with society. Because like baking incredibly fast isn't knowledge based. You just bake incredibly fast. And in the grand scheme of things, you won't be able to stop an alien invasion. But in society, you'd probably be like really like held with high regard.
What if you just like?
Okay, I could just tell what people think of me.
That would be a good superpower.
Yeah,
You would.
there.
You would have. It would be the worst day every day.
Yeah, honestly.
But then the people who don't like hate you, you know about that too.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Something
In my
about
mind,
changing
I'm
the show's
thinking,
name
Mike
to
is a
Nerd
pretty cool
Talk.
dude.
Because oh my gosh, this is gonna be Nerd Talk because we cannot stay within the confines of game.
Did you say?
This is Nerd Talk.
Wait, what?
I didn't hear confines. I heard a different consonant.
Confines.
Oh.
So,
after
anyways,
the,
What if you had a superpower
CO.
where you spat on the ground and it like put nutrients in the soil and it helped plants grow faster?
so
like stuff like that, like stuff like that's like
being Captain
it's not
Planet.
a flashy superpower. Like just imagine that it's not a flashy superpower, but in terms of this society, you'd probably do really well.
Yeah, you just like
Transmuting.
you can predict the stock market.
Predicting, yeah, that.
accurately, 100%. Oh
Like,
my god!
Just like there's your instant success right there.
Like, but it has a certain range, only about out to a week.
turning any kind of soil into fertile
No,
soil with like your tears or blood or something.
it goes
Maybe
out
not
a whole
blood, but
quarter,
tears.
Am I allowed to say certain words?
let go to
And,
blood pressure now.
and so you find 1 penny on the ground and you invest that penny well.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Like
you know what? I would.
something that's not like
What if I could turn aluminum into gold? That'd be cool.
yeah, something like that. Something that's just like
I think that
Hey.
it would shrink a lot.
It would, but
Yeah.
it'd be well invested.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
there's
Not
also
turning
like
silica into gold.
I just go to a beach.
Yeah.
imagine it like okay, good idea. You can touch it, like you can point, like do this to an object and it'll come towards you slowly. So let's
Oh.
say you drop your wedding ring down the drain.
You talking about
the
psychokinesis?
disposal.
Psychokinesis.
Not like a serious amount, like I can't lift this building and chuck it at a
Or
human
no,
being.
you've got a special
but-
box that will rematerialize your lost items.
Oh,
Oh,
only stuff that's stored in there though. So if it's like if you store it in there for like a night, take it out with you and you lose it,
It
comes
goes
back.
back in the
Yeah.
box. Even if you lose it like 10 years later, it shows up back in the box.
Dude, okay, put a really expensive gold ring in the box, take it out, and now it's like imprinted in there. Go to a pawn shop, pawn it, get the money.
Ben,
then you
stop.
get it back.
Well, no, see, if it exchanges, like it knows like who owns the item, so
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
It's
no,
sentient magic box.
pawning. It's not. They don't own it.
No.
There was still an exchange.
If you willingly get rid of it, it's going to go away. It won't come back. If you accidentally
Yeah.
get rid of it,
Actually, that'd make for a fun movie that somebody tries to do that and then it doesn't work. And they're like,
They just get just so frustrated.
"What?"
my grandfather's watch. That would be a great idea for a movie.
Dude,
Dang.
that'd be good. In the end, they could learn a valuable life lesson, but now they're broke.
So they have to use the box for good, and it ends up like saving like, some like it saves like the local like diner or something. I don't know.
So what if you put your
It'll be like this little touching film or something.
So what if you put your liver in there and put it back in your body, and then like, okay, your liver got stolen, and now you're in a bathtub full of ice. Well, hey, you got your liver back.
Well, yeah, but you have to like,
So what I'm thinking is you have to
someone's
carve
gonna have to like put
So-
that liver back in.
instead of this being like I'm thinking like you have to carve a sigil onto the thing you want to keep in the box, and it has to fit within the confines of the box. It cannot be
box
bigger than
just
the box
knows.
itself, and it has to fit with the lid shut and locked.
The box just knows that it's
How big is this box?
a lost
do, you,
item.
do you know like one of those like little boxes that people keep like like a jewelry box or like just a personal item box?
It's
Is it like
probably
this big?
it's probably
Yeah.
like this actually. It's like a
I wouldn't think it's that. That's
a
like
small
that's OP.
chest.
No, that's overpowered.
So say you like put your car keys in there, now you never lose your car keys.
Yeah, like you put a sigil on your car keys. Now the thing is, if the item is connected to other items, do you have to write like, do you have to put this little symbol on all the items or just
No,
the one?
I think it's just a lost object. Those are all lost objects. They'll return together.
And this is like a really good idea.
What if it was like not a box, but you know that little string you put on a quarter, they like yank it back, but now you have a sigil on the thing and you yank it back. I'm going too far.
No,
into
I
this.
think you just randomly find the objects there like the next morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just in the box.
Yeah, they're just in the box.
Now,
It
how does
shows
this
up in the
work?
box.
Are there like little mystical messengers who pick up the item and bring it back?
We're gonna discuss like the background physics of what's going on. I don't know. I think the box is just magic. It has like a slight consciousness. It teleports the items back. It has like it's all knowing on where the
'Cause-
objects
okay.
that have been in it are.
If you want,
Okay, is there a spear around it that like also gets transported to the box? So say if someone was holding your car keys that were stolen, and oh guess what? Their hand is now in the box too.
No.
Oh my
it's just
gosh.
the object itself.
no, but
That
what if
would
someone does pick it up after you lose it?
well, so the box is aware of their intentions. So like if they're going to return it, it doesn't show up back in the box.
That would be a funny horror movie. Imagine that like it's a box. Now I'm thinking one of two things. It either like the item just transports with whatever's like within like. So imagine. So let's say you lost a gold ring. It's on someone's finger now.
It has a It has a
It
radius.
takes
Now there's a horror parody where
Everything-
it just takes the whole finger.
It has a radius of teleportation.
So, let's say the box is about yay big. It takes that much of that person's arm off in the box.
So there, see, this
fits in the box,
This
and it's
is
just
the
like, whoa.
horror version. I think that like the heartwarming version is like
Yeah, but then like this is like
it should still be a thing.
So you could like potentially just have it.
it's the
stolen,
same story, but
Yeah.
with horror now.
and then you just hope you get something good in someone's maybe.
Actually, yeah, you make a pair of movies. One of them is the same movie, except that, or it would have been the same movie, except that, well, there's just one little difference in how it works, and now it's a horror film.
so.
pocket. Yeah.
No, there's another idea I had. Is what if there was like this big guy with like a cloak of dark, like a black cloak or like a black jacket with a hood up, and his face is hidden, but he retrieves the item, gets in your house, regardless if it's locked. Does it matter? He gets in the house and puts
Okay.
it in the item box,
Okay,
then
so,
leaves.
So he's the one who puts it in there.
What if like that would be super creepy, and I don't feel comfortable with that. But
So long as I knew he'd never hurt me, I'd be fine with it.
what if it was a person, like just a normal human being?
Oh, so they get hypnotized.
No,
it's the nearest person
'cause-
around, and they have to do it.
When you think about this kind of thing, like it could be like, yeah, a person could be hypnotized, or it could just be a human being who does this,
Huh.
or it could be like magical, mystical, demonic, or something.
See, I thought it was just like a magical. The box has the
Oh,
ability
how
to teleport objects.
how we've fallen!
You see some like
What is
dark
this?
sigils on the ground, and like a being floats up
It's
from
Saturday 100,000.
it. It's me.
It's me.
Oh boy!
Saturday 100,000
So,
crawls in
I
from
think
the darkness.
in the horror version it is.
Saturday 100,000.
Something interesting is that it says there's no viewers in the chat. So
Is he real?
is he real?
It's Tim.
It's
It probably is Tim.
Yeah.
Tim.
Tim has like an alternate account.
Tim,
That's
what
why
do
it's not Saturday 2000, but Saturday
Well,
100,000.
no, he probably is like it's probably no account. It's for typing a name. Do they have that?
No,
on Twitch?
it's from Twitch. No,
So
you have to
need
look
have
at
an
login.
account. He
Yeah.
made a dummy account
Tim, I know where you live.
to be Saturday 100,000.
I'm confronting Tim later.
Yeah, I do know where you live also.
Thing to say over the air. I know where you live.
Know where you live.
No.
No ill intent.
So
Maybe.
besides that, It's like it's a fun idea. Like, let's say like you lost like a
lollipop.
what if you lost a baby? Like
Does it fit in the box?
Like in Death Stranding, does it fit in the box?
So
What if
like
it barely fits in the box? Like
cramped.
like in the
but it grows.
in the regular version of the film, the baby just ends up in the box and the baby's fine. In the horror version, not so much.
yeah, we can't really talk about that on the air though. So, anyways, we're almost out of time, so we're gonna wrap up our thoughts. This sounds like a great movie idea, and we should make it into a movie,
Yeah, we should.
I wish that we had like
or at least an animation.
you know the ability to make films.
Yeah,
I would make films.
it's almost like we go to a school where that's an option.
Would you be a director?
Kinda.
Would you be director Mike?
I don't know. We should make films.
Director Mike wants that mic.
But no, yeah, that was a really fun conversation. But we're gonna wrap it up now. Don't tell me what to do Saturday 100,000. I will not go to Blockbuster.
I will.
I'll go to Blorgbuster.
No, I want to go to the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon.
Is it Oregon?
Yeah.
I want to go there too.
I want to go to Blorgbuster.
Or,
Let's go to Blorgbuster.
if you say it in like a funny accent and abbreviate Oregon, Bendor.
What if Saturday 100,000 is the previous CEO of Blockbuster, and that's why he comes on here?
Oh my god.
It's Ben.
No, it's not me.
Bendor.
You have your phone outside.
It's not on.
Yeah, Bend, Oregon.
Blorgbuster.
Oregon.
Anyways, we're getting off. You guys have a wonderful day.
Bendor.
Bendor.